4 tactics every narcissist uses to keep you hooked. Here's exactly what each one does and how to spot it before it works on you.
Love bombing. The opening move. Bury you in affection so fast you don't stop to think. You know it as the whirlwind. Constant texts, grand gestures. I've never felt this way. A soulmate story by day 3. It looks like love, but it runs on speed. The goal isn't closeness, it's dependency. Flood you with warmth until your whole world reorganizes around one person before you've checked who they really are. So you feel chosen, intoxicated, special in a way you never have been. You lower your guard. You move fast. At the peak, they feel like everything you were ever missing. But the warmth was a deposit, not a gift. Once you're hooked, it gets withdrawn, and you do almost anything to earn back the person you met in week 1. Here's how to spot it. Real love builds slowly and survives your questions. Love bombing rushes and punishes your doubt. The speed is the tell.
Gaslighting. The core move, make you doubt your own memory, so theirs becomes the truth. You know it as, that never happened, you're too sensitive, you're imagining things. Said so calmly that you actually start to wonder. It works by rewriting reality one small denial at a time. The goal is to make you distrust yourself, because someone who doesn't trust their own mind is easy to lead. So you second-guess everything. You over-explain. You start replaying conversations in your head just to stay sane. You apologize for things you didn't do. At the peak, you trust their version of you more than your own. But the confusion is the point. Every time you give up a fact, you hand over a little more of your reality until you can't tell up from down without them. Here's how to spot it. Keep a record. If your memory is somehow always the problem and always in their favor, that isn't you. That's the tactic.
Triangulation. Bring in a third person to keep you competing instead of leaving. You know it as the comparisons. An ex who was more fun, a friend who always agrees with them, praise for someone else aimed straight at you. It turns love into a contest. By putting a rival in the picture, they keep you anxious, off balance, and working for approval, while they sit above it all, in control. So you compete, you perform, you try to win a game you never agreed to play. You feel jealous, and you can't quite say why. At the peak, their approval feels like a prize you have to earn. But the contest is rigged. There's always a new name, a new comparison, because keeping you insecure is the entire point. A secure partner might just walk away. Here's how to spot it. Notice who benefits when you feel not enough. If someone keeps a rival in the room, they're managing you, not loving you.
Hoovering. The move that keeps you stuck, sucking you back in right when you're finally leaving. You know it as the perfect text the day you go quiet. A sudden apology, a crisis only you can fix, the sweet old version returning for just one night. It's named after the vacuum, and it kicks in the moment they feel you slipping. The goal isn't reunion, it's recapture. A taste of the beginning to reset the whole cycle. So you soften. You remember the good times. You think maybe this time is different. You go back. At the peak, the relief of the reunion feels like proof it was real. But nothing has changed except the timing. The warmth fades right on schedule, and the cycle you almost escaped starts over from the top. Here's how to spot it. Hoovering always arrives at the exit, never before. If the affection only shows up when you try to leave, it was never about keeping you happy.
Love bomb, gaslight, triangulate, hoover. Now you can see the whole cycle coming.